Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. Today we'll be doing some more music and I'm going to be talking about the documentary we just launched. So if you haven't seen it, I'm going to link you up with the documentary we've been filming. Just 1 second. Let's see. Um, Man, I changed my YouTube appearance and now I can find where the share is. Oh well. Hope it won't start from somewhere random. So here is the link to our documentary. And if you guys are interested in what it's like to be a game developer in Transylvania, Romania, and working on an independent project, I think you might like our documentary. So check it out. And any questions you have about it, we're happy to answer. So, I hope today the sound will be improved because I've noticed in OBS that I had two audio sliders open and I think they were making the sound double. So I hope from now on you'll hear me better make music. So many sliders here and I don't know what they're for. It might be redundant. Oh well, I hope the sound is better. Oh, damn, the title. Hey, Zarnot. Yes, so the title is... I have to change it, but Liv is not here. I'll change it. Meanwhile, I'll be Nico, and we'll be working on game development. Because I'm not logged in with the Gibbous account. So, I'll be Nico for 5 more minutes. Okay, so today we'll be working on some more music, and what I was doing, I just took like a couple of tracks from home. I've been working in the evenings, and just changed the instruments because I don't have the same plugins at home. Here I have really awesome, expensive plugins. At home, not so much. So now I'm trying to change them with awesome instruments and see what they sound, but so far they don't sound so good because I've adjusted the effects and everything to sound good with the other plugins, and now they sound kind of bad, but we're gonna fix that, no problem. And I also have to find the right instruments for each melody. So let's see what we have so far. And the volumes are all wrong. Again, because there were different instruments. I'll give you music spoilers. Why is this so quiet? I'm hungry. Oh. So I think this clarinet is not right here because it sounds a little bit delayed. It's not the ending song, but it will be in the game, so spoilers! You will hear it probably. If it will turn out good, you'll hear it in the game. So as I said, not all of these songs are gonna be in the game. Now we're just trying new and more ideas, and only the good ones are gonna be in the game. So I'm not sure if this song is gonna be in the game. I hope so. I'm trying my best with each song, but sometimes you just like don't have a good idea and you can work on it, but it doesn't turn out really good. But other times you just have like a melody that doesn't sound so interesting and then it just becomes something really great. So you never know from the beginning if you have something or not. So you just have to try it and see where it takes you. Okay, so this clarinet needs to be changed with, I don't know, something. Let's check this one. Needs to be faster. I have too much stuff on the table here. The keyboard is not made. This is better. Take the volume of the block a little bit lower. Oh, horrible. What is this? So I just changed the instruments. I didn't have the time to actually listen to them. I think they were strings. Yeah, very, very, very bad. So it's way too loud, first of all. And I'm just gonna make them a lot more subtle. And reduce the volume. Maybe I'm gonna change the effects too. That didn't sound so good. I think back home it sounded better with the other plugin, because now it's just kind of let's see with something else. No. This might be okay. Cello pizzicato is good. It just needs to be a little bit lower. Actually, I think this is a bass pizzicato. I think I'm just turning down all the volumes, and I'm just gonna end up hearing nothing. So let's see. Can you change me back to calming because I'm here for now?
Oh, yes. Sure. No need to shout. Making music?
Viola. Needs to be changed.
Done.
Thank you.
Tell me what's that instrument?
What instrument?
The one that you use a lot. Sounds like a music box.
No, it's not. It's vibes, you know, from that
Oh,
the
it's not.
plugin with a Glock on top.
Glockenspiel. And on the Glockenspiel.
Glock.
You don't get that reference, do you?
No.
Okay.
Is there a reference?
I like it.
Yeah, thank you. I like it too. Just like this, these dreamy effects, you know, like bells and vibes and other stuff like that. Music boxes. Actually, in the demo, I made a song, which I used an effect which was a music box, but then I lost that plugin. It was really complicated to install, and I don't have it anymore. But I think vibes with Glocken, what Glock what
Glockenspiel.
Glockenspiel sound really cool. Okay, so this song is longer. We're gonna listen to it again. The thing that I feel is that it lacks unity, and I think it should have something to make it all tie up together. It just feels like it just feels like I don't know, dispersed. You know, like it's not mixed properly. So I'm just going to listen to it again and think what instrument I might add that could unify everything. Oh, I just had an idea, not related to music. So see when you're trying to have good ideas related to something, have good ideas related to something else. Leave you.
Yo.
I have an idea.
What?
Know what you should do?
What?
On our Twitch page, you should just like take away my Twitch channel because I'm not streaming from my account anymore.
Yeah, okay.
You put the documentary.
Yes! Good idea. Great idea, actually.
Because I've been telling people about the documentary and I just don't want to interrupt myself and post the link. It should be somewhere visible right there.
Great idea, Cody. I will do that
Ideas.
momentarily.
Good ideas, yeah.
Yay for good ideas.
Yay for come.
Come in for good
Now,
ideas.
one thing I don't like about my music is that I'm starting to be very what's the name for it? I haven't got access. I don't know Romanian either. So it's very predictable, you know. Because all my songs start with these bells and then just other instruments come along and I should try
You should experiment with more instruments actually.
But the thing, no, it's just the beginning of the songs. I'm starting them all with 2 measures of bells or something. And I should vary that a little bit.
Yeah,
But-
go with 3 measures.
Yeah, I could do that. That would be really confusing. But you know, I don't know, like, the music is gonna start when you enter a new scene. Because it needs a transition. I'm just thinking that you enter a new scene and
That's a question for Nico.
no, I'm just thinking how you know what
No, that's a question for you. You said that we have the same music for different scenes. And when something happens, that one song fades out and another fades in.
Yeah. So
But
I'm
I can
just
do
trying
it-
to make this transition like I mean, I'm thinking that between the scenes you can just stop music and then when you enter a new scene it should begin subtle. Like it shouldn't be in your face. So I shouldn't start with I don't know 50 instruments. No review.
We have to, I mean, it has to be loopable.
Yeah, they're all loopable.
They always fade in.
But I'm always starting with them like with very few instruments and then they get more. Is that okay? Just checking with you.
I mean, that depends. It's not a problem from the game's perspective. That's really up to you. But if you want to have, maybe you should have a bit more variety and start them off differently, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try that. But this one is I've already maybe I'll change it, but it's not so important right now. With the next one, I'm gonna try and start it some other way. Actually, I could change it right now. Why not? So
I mean,
Yeah.
For example, you can start out with, for example, with like a long pad, right? Or some strings like.
Yeah, but I had a different idea now.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, I will. I'm just going to take the block pattern. Select it. Oops.
It's actually a block. You know that you do know that a block is a gun, right?
No, it is.
It is.
I didn't know that.
Well, now you do.
Glockenspiel. I don't know the names of the. I don't know how the instruments sound. I don't know anything about orchestras. So I'm just testing stuff. I'm thinking, that sounds cool. I'm gonna use that. So I'm cutting that. I'm going to the bass pizzicato on the piano roll. Copying them here, and we need to take them a lot lower to F4 maybe. And now go to the vibes. Actually, I should have taken them from here because this is the whole pattern. That was just a preference, just highlight. Okay, so I'm taking this one, cutting it, going back to the bass pizzicato, cutting this and adding it here, and now zooming in so I can grab these things and putting it to F4. It's gonna be too low, maybe F5. Too high. F4. F6. No, I don't like him here. We're going to go to cello pizzicato. And go to F4. Okay, take this to engagement pads. Yeah. It sounds so crazy right now. Okay, so this, I only did the first two measures, but I took this one by mistake. So I'm going back to the vibes and pasting it back here. But it doesn't want to paste it in the right location, so I just have to drag it. Okay, and now 2 octaves higher. 3 octaves higher. Okay. I think that will work. You know what I should do, Liviu?
What?
We should do?
What?
We should go to the Philharmonics and watch the cool people playing music.
Hey, I guess.
We don't know anything about orchestral instruments.
Shh. Never admit. Never admit it.
Cello pizzicato. I just have to change it a little bit because this worked for the bells, but it doesn't sound good here, so I need to take that. Okay, and same for this one. What did I do? No. So maybe the clarinet, because it's just one, should be higher still, because otherwise they're on the same frequencies as the cello, and it gets confusing. I just feel like it's too repetitive. I need to vary it somehow. Still don't like these strings. They're too in your face. Let's do this one. Not from here, just from the strings section. From here. Oh no. Or I could just take each instrument and add it. Yeah, I don't want to do it. So I'm just going to take a viola and then long sustained vibrato.
Done.
Yeah, I want to see it. Let's see it.
Just refresh your
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a lot better.
I didn't align the text.
So, cool. So,
Music with
we
comment.
have our website and demo, which is awesome, and our documentary, and our PayPal, and our program. Cool. I like it. It's pretty cool.
Where?
On our Twitch page.
Scroll down.
You need to refresh it, please.
Info, not on post. It's just on info. I understand.
Yeah.
I wish it was on info, right?
Cool. I like it. No, I don't want to change it completely. This is not what I wanted. Sister legato. Viola. Maybe just take more violas and put some sustain legato, sustain soft. Let's try this one. No, 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 no. So wrong. I'll still go for the large string ensemble. Okay, let's hear the whole instrument. Now the clarinet. So here we need to add something else besides the strings. It sounds empty. But let's see how it continues. And here we need to add something else besides the bells and glockenspiel. Maybe some strings, maybe some cello pizzicato. But let's see how it continues. Yep. Let's see if we add a clarinet somewhere here. What would it sound like?
Hello everyone. Goodbye everyone.
Huh?
leaving. Goodbye.
They're leaving. Just focus on the clarinet. Oh, good stretch. Back to the clarinet. And a sip of coffee to wake me up. Because it's so cloudy again and I'm sleepy again. It's time to make a sad song. Although this isn't very sad. But this is what we got. Sounds so mysterious. Maybe not. Not sure yet. This one I like really much, and I'm not sure about the second one. Too predictable. Okay. Yeah, this is better. So I really like this one, but the thing here is that we already have this viola, which is really high up and nothing in the lower frequencies, and I really like it. So maybe if I just move it to a place where there's something lower going on, like here, I think it might sound better. So let's see here. Yeah, definitely. I like it a lot more. Yeah. So the thing is that it's always a good idea to keep as much of the spectrum as you can filled with melodies. So don't just go on the high pitched notes and nothing in the lower or mid tones or vice versa, because it won't sound good. If you want like a satisfying experience, you have to go on the full range of the frequencies. So let's hear this again. I love it so much I'm gonna use it somewhere else too. I've copied it and I'm going to use it maybe here. So here, let's find some strings we might add. Strings, or we could add a new instrument, maybe a brass instrument. Because I really like the mood of that clarinet. Maybe if you add like a French horn or trombone or tuba. Let's see, a French horn. Sounds good, sounds good. I'm gonna rename it so I can easily find it later. I'm going to piano roll and let's find that part where I wanted to add it. So it's a part where I have a high viola, and nothing in the lower frequencies. Where was it? No. Here. Now I'm just finding the notes I want this instrument to hit, and then I'm gonna add some in between stuff. Maybe something. But I'm gonna change the instrument, I think. Da da da. This is what the idea. Maybe a trombone would sound better here. So let's replace it. Not 4. Oh, let's see. Let's listen. I don't know. Testing it. Might sound really bad. Prepare yourself. Let's hear it again. It sounds so low energy. I think the instrument is wrong. Let's go for the Wagner tuba and long. Let's try. Too much, too dramatic. Let's go for a solo tuba. And I can't sell anymore. I don't even know what I want. Hey Flusihan, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You're making some more music today. I'm good, thank you. Just trying some instruments. There's
Tom is living motto.
huh?
Live it, win it.
These are even better.
Oh, what is that?
First smell them. They smell horrible.
And then eat.
Eat the communist Cheeto.
I think they're like Hamsi.
Hmm? They're cheese flavored.
Do you know what Hamsi is?
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
No, Grandfish is here all the time.
Smell.
Then I don't need.
No, try them. They're real good.
Put them on the table.
Okay. I know.
I'm not sure
Have
about
it
this
now, man.
tuba, but
Game
I don't wanna
music
dismiss
does
it
you
just
just
yet.
feel.
I'm gonna listen from game music. Yay! Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna listen to from the beginning and see where else we could add more instruments. And then when we get to this part,
Onion
yeah, that's what I'm
flavor
gonna do.
communist cheese.
We'll see if it sounds good. What's wrong? Shortcut.
Pepsi is more tasty.
Very good Cheetos.
Superior.
In this. Oops. Non so più Pepsi della Pepsi.
So as I was saying, everything seems so cut. Need to find something that unifies everything. But it's okay, we're working on it. Might sound good in the end.
Connie.
Yeah.
For some reason the music volume is a little low.
Is it? Thank
Yeah.
you for letting me know.
It's a little bit too in the background.
Oh, well. It's at maximum. What should I do? It's at maximum volume. And how about my voice?
I don't think it is maximum volume.
Is it too loud, too quiet? Oh, it's maximum, I swear.
Should set it to maximum from FL Studio. Your voice is okay.
How do I set it from maximum to FL Studio?
You're try. Master volume?
Oh my god!
Oh, it is. Wait a minute.
So,
No, it is. Maybe in OBS, but it's maximum here too. I don't know. Weird.
oh, it's so cold there, Flimsy. Oh, I'm glad it's warmer in here. I'm so sick of the cool weather. So, CJ Steel, yeah, I do need some hard stuff, some hard-hitting snares, kicks, some more instruments. Definitely, yeah. It's really. It is really at the beginning. So as I was saying, I worked on this piece at home. I had different plugins and usually work late at night, and maybe I was tired and didn't know what I was doing, so maybe it's not the best yet, but I think it has potential. I'm gonna work on it. So I just changed the instruments now, and and I'm trying to make them sound good. Because with the other plugins, like it sounded totally different, and now I have to adjust the volumes and everything. But actually, why not take a break from this, David, and work on what I worked on this morning. Then I have another song I started at home, and I changed the instruments, and I want to work on today. So usually I do this. I change songs all the time, so I keep them fresh, and I get new ideas. Because if I listen to them for hours and hours and hours, and then I just can't be objective about it, and I can't tell if they sound good or not, and what I should add. Okay, so this is what I worked on this morning, and last stream on Friday. Actually, this was the song I tried to work on from scratch last Friday, and I worked on it some more today. So it really needs a symbol here. Let's see. But I'm gonna find one later. So Olivia said the strings are too long, but I just tried to keep them in the background, so I'm gonna add some more violins or something here to make it more diverse. But that's just to set the mood. I don't want them up front. I really like this part.
And you said he was working on it. Random actor. Random actor.
And here it just needs a lot of more stuff because there's just the vibes and the glockenspiel. So as I was thinking, I'm gonna leave the beginning the way it is, and then from where the strings start, I think I'm gonna add some viola or something to make it more diverse. Now, let's start from the beginning, and we'll just write something when we get there. As I was saying, a lot of my songs start with these bells at the beginning. I have to change that. I like how the harp starts from here, and then the strings. And I could start with a viola here. see. First of all, let's lower the volume. Yeah, but I think the reason why I say it's really quiet is that I've been lowering the volumes of everything here, and yeah, so I'm gonna turn on the volumes of the whole instruments. Because otherwise you won't hear anything. Why is it so quiet? Are you messing with me? Hey, Glock. No, but here I changed the melody and it's G sharp. I forgot to change it at the beginning. Yeah. Okay. And with the viola, we're gonna start to hear some. Maybe louder a bit. Now it's just A is too predictable. So I find it easier. Oh, this is the problem. It's just. Why does it sound so quiet? Weird. Trying, I don't know. I think just the instrument is all wrong. Now, it's vibrating too hard. No, maybe, let's see. So, I think maybe we'll need a cello. Let's change it with a cello. So that we can write it a bit on an octave lower. So I go to solo cello and long. I don't know what this is, but I want to see. No. 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 Yeah, this one. Let's rename it cello so it doesn't get offended. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I'm not sure I like it, so I have to listen to it from the beginning to see if it fits. If it does, we're gonna continue with that melody. No, man, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything. I don't like it. So I have to listen to it again. Sorry, guys. I have to listen to it and think of a theme because I don't have it yet. I have to listen to this again. So. Hi, Mitris. How are you? Welcome to the stream.
Fresh victims for the
Oh,
ever-growing
thank you for the
army of
follow.
the
Thank you
undead.
for the follow. Furry thief. Welcome to the Cthulhu cult. I'm kidding. Thanks for the follow. We really appreciate it. So yeah, guys, for those of you who are new and don't know who we are, we actually launched a documentary yesterday about our life making Gibbous. That's a point-and-click adventure game we're doing in a 3-person studio here in Pennsylvania. We got funded last year on Kickstarter, and now we're working on this game. And we're trying to make it as awesome as possible. I'm doing the music, I'm doing animations, backgrounds, all sort of stuff. Same as Liviu, the other artist. Yeah, I said that. Documentary is right down to your right. So yeah, scroll down. You can see you have the link, and I hope you like it.
Fresh victims for the
No,
ever-growing
thank
army
you for
of the
joining
undead.
the cult. Okay, so we have to make a lot of music for this game. A lot of music. We're gonna have a lot of scenes, and we would like to have a different song for each scene. I don't know if that's doable. We're gonna try. But what I'm doing now is just take just make as many ideas as I can, and we're gonna choose the good song. So I'm not sure if this song is gonna be in the game because maybe it's not good enough, but I'm just trying. So yeah, let's see. Let's listen to this part again, and I'm gonna think at a think at a melody for the cello. Because again, Livia said those strings are too slow and too.
I said they needed
boring.
a little bit of flourish to them.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to add the cello because I really like them giving the atmosphere, you know.
I mean, you know what I think? I think you need to decide what is in your foreground. You know, the soul, some kind of soul thing in your.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do with the cello.
Yeah. Cool.
Because the harp, I wanted to be like an atmospheric in the background. It's the same with all these repeating patterns. So I don't know if you've noticed, but the harp repeats a lot, and the reason for that is that I don't want it up front. I just want it back there somewhere to give a little bit of a dreamy atmosphere.
Yeah.
But I think I should add more reverse to it and stuff because now maybe it's just a bit too in your face. But I'm gonna work on that too. I think maybe the harp needs more reverb. Ooh, is this the cello? Can go that high? No. Yeah, but I don't have an idea for it yet. I don't know. I have to listen to it again. It's so hard, guys. It's so hard. I mean, I swear, the moment I end the stream, I get so many ideas for the melodies. I don't know. I can't think. I can't think when I'm streaming. It's just so hard to be creative. I mean, if I have an idea, I can take it further and continue it and just change instruments and stuff like that. But I have to really think of a melody that sounds good and grabs your attention. Man, my head just stops. So again, I have to listen to this part. Actually, I think I don't want a cello here, so I change my mind constantly. Put a violin. Get violin. Needs a violin. Stay in legato. Let's see. Yeah, violin. Later, because I don't have any idea. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Let's go to the next part. Maybe add some violin here. I don't know.
Very often. Condizie. Non è chi diciamo
boring. It ends so abruptly. Why does it happen? It sounds bad the way it ends. Otherwise, it would be okay. So here we definitely need something lower. This, if I, oh, is this a new song or no? Yeah, this is not on the clarinet. It was a different song. It was the last thing I liked that I did. So gonna change this song again. Say whatever I've done. Don't remember. And go to something new. So we did this one, and I think the other one was that one. I think. Let's see what else we have. So this is a song I've just recently changed the instruments and it still sounds really bad. And I think this is what we worked on before. Let's see if I have a new idea for the. Oh no!
What?
So yeah, that's no problem. I was just.
I like your song titles, Tommy.
Huh?
I like your song titles.
Yeah.
Maybe whatever.
It's fine. Just gonna open from here. So. Focus, Kami, focus. What are you doing? Yeah. Where was that? Oh, it didn't load yet. No, I don't want this one. So I don't want it. No. This one. It goes. It's so similar to the string. They're just on the same frequencies. I think I need something lower here. Doesn't sound good. So here I need something a lot lower, or a medium one.
Mundo.
Don't like the streams.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, gonna let it play and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, I'll be back in a minute, I swear. From the beginning. Stop. And I'm running out of ideas for this song too. I don't even know what else I had. Yeah, I've been working on. But yeah. So we worked on this a little bit. Still have to bring a lot of new stuff to it. But what I think I'm gonna do is take the one I just changed the instruments for, and the one I said I worked on at home. No, this wasn't it. Or work on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this one. So it's called Suspense 29. Did I change it? I wonder. So let's see. I'm just gonna play it while I see what's going on here. Man, I have so many. Oh, I need to get more organized. But the thing is, I have the projects I'm working on here, and bless you, Nico. And the projects I'm working on at home, and I copied those here. I don't know if I worked on this here, and maybe I copied over on more recent project and might have lost them. I don't know. I remember changing these instruments, but maybe I'm wrong. So if I did, I might have done that. I don't know. Oh well. I have no idea, to be honest. So I think I have to change them again. And I'm gonna have to open it again because I don't know what this was. Okay, whatever. I really hope that I didn't work and lose my work. I just have to check something. Oh, so maybe I just worked on this one. Let's see. Yeah, maybe it's just this one. I have to rename them. Oh, this one is really long. Okay, so I'll just change the name for this one. Oh man, just rename it to clarinet cello bits. I don't know. Okay, so maybe I didn't change the instruments for this one. Maybe I just worked on it from home. So we'll change the instruments now. As you can see, without the plugins I have, nothing is playing. Just the ones I already have here. So here I need a brass orchestra ensemble. Yeah, Broland, hey there. I've managed to put the 16:9 ratio webcam finally. So I'm gonna replace this with Play VST, and I need some brass orchestra. I don't have a full orchestra like I do at home. Just gonna use
You would like to change something, so what?
again. It crashed. Just need to think of a system. The thing is, I have my files at home, and then I copied them on Dropbox, and then I copied them here on this computer because, as I said, I need to change them to have new plugins. And I think I copied them earlier, might have worked on them some more, and then I copied them again from my Dropbox. I don't know what I do. I don't know. I do remember working on this song a little bit more. I want to open this one. This is forgot. It's past 29th of March. Yeah, whatever. So we didn't change anything. That's fine. So this was French horns, browser, brass, 6 French horns, long. I think it's the second one. Okay, so. Need to make them longer. So I turned out the reverb and it sounds a bit bad. Let's see if I change it with this instrument. Yeah, this is better. Why doesn't the harp have more reverb? Harp, come here. Show me what you got. So the thing with this track, I wanted to make something really atmospheric that doesn't really go anywhere, just creates a creepy atmosphere. But I just feel that this harp is way too rough for what I was thinking. Sounds so, I don't know. Still don't like it long. That's so the harp is on channel 6. And I can go here in the mixer on channel 6 and add something really, really strong. So large hole. Maybe bigger. Like this, okay. Now, because I've used the clarinet in the other pieces, I really started to like it. I'm gonna add a clarinet here. Let's add more clarinets. Let's see this one. For a solo, let's see a solo. Oh yeah, this is good. So when I started this song, I made it really condensed, and then I realized that too much stuff is going on, and in the game, it's going to feel like, I don't know, it's too much. And because you stay a long time in the scenes and explore stuff, I just started to make this further and further apart, so that it just creates a sense of an atmosphere and less of a, I don't know, condensed material of music. So there's just silence, and then some clarinet, and then silence, and then some French horns, you know. really want something atmospheric, not in your face. I don't know why, unless it's really, really strong, it doesn't put the pattern on the whole time, on the whole tempo. If it could come faster. Hey, Inticolo. I don't know how to read that. Sorry. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're making some music for our game, which is called Gibbous Cthulhu Adventure, and you can download our demo. If you haven't been here before, maybe I've said this again and I forgot, and I'm sorry. But for those of you who are new, I just wanted to say you can download our demo from our website. If you scroll down, you can see the link, and we've also made a documentary we launched yesterday, so if you haven't checked that out, you can do it now.
Scroll down and check it out.
Scroll down, check it out. We made a documentary about what life is like making an indie game in Transylvania.
Romania.
Romania. I think the clarinet gives a lot of atmosphere to everything. I'm glad. Check it out. We're pretty proud of it. What I wanted to say is that we filmed the full documentary ourselves with a GoPro. And GoPros have no display, so we didn't see what the heck we were filming. We didn't know what's visible on camera. We didn't have a mic, we didn't have anything. But on top of all the work we do here, we managed to film it and then leave you edited every evening, every weekend, and we're happy to show you guys what working on Gibbous is like. So we really hope you like it. Like here, for example, I think I can make this even further apart, especially if I add a clarinet. You know, it's going to be, again, too crowded. Many melodies, many instruments, all one on top of each other, and that's not what I want. I want a spacey track, which just gives some atmosphere. So, in order to do that, I'm going to make them even more distant. So, like here, for example, I'm just gonna I zoomed in at maximum to see everything I've done with this track. And I'm just going to take this and move down one measure further and do the same for each new thing here. So here. So I might misplace them while I'm doing this, but that's okay because I'll just come on. I mean, this track is still at the very beginning, and I still have a lot more work to do with it. So it doesn't matter if I mess it up a little bit. All I'm interested in, and all that I'm trying to do when I write these tracks is find like a nice melody or a nice atmosphere, and then if the instruments are wrong or if the timing is wrong, that doesn't matter because you can just change that. It's important to have something that sounds nice or catchy or interesting, and that's all I'm looking for. And I'm just exploring now with these atmospheric tracks. I haven't done this ever, so these are my first attempts. So they may seem all over the place and not too coherent. That's okay, because we're getting there. I'm learning. And what I want to do with this track, for example, is how I've gotten to feel that this is too crowded. I just wrote it and it seemed like really cool, and then we played the game and listened to the track while playing the game, and it just felt like so many instruments, so many stuff going on. That's when I realized, man, we have to test these things and like how are they going to work in the game with the actual atmosphere and dialogue and everything, because they might sound good here as individual pieces of music, but they might not work at all in the game. That's why I'm always testing and always trying new stuff. So you're interested in how I got to making music for the game. Well, yeah, actually, that's a complex question. I'll answer that and then I'll call it a day for today's stream because I've been streaming for 2 hours. Well, I always thought I'll be making music because I've started playing guitar since I was 10, and then I had like a lot of bands, and I wanted to be a rock star, and I was just rehearsing guitar all day long. I wasn't composing anything, I was just rehearsing what my guitar teacher put me to, asked me to learn. But then, I had to go to college somewhere. This was all in high school and when I was young, and I just had to decide what I just had to decide, what kind of job I'm gonna have, because at least in Romania, it's pretty hard to make a living doing music. I mean, you can play in bars or you can play at weddings, but that wasn't really the life I was looking for, because you don't really do your own stuff. You just play covers, and trust me, you get so bored so quickly doing the same 10 songs every night. At least when it's your songs or your music, you feel like you're expressing yourself as an artist and you feel like you're creative, but just playing somebody else's music and entertaining others while they're eating or drinking or doing something else, it's not so fun. So yeah, I thought I had to abandon my interest in music and stop doing music because I didn't see a way to make this a job or earn money from it. I mean, I tried to make some music for sites like Audio Jungle, and I've made a couple of tracks and I've made a couple of bucks, but nothing to live by, nothing to sustain yourself. It's good to grab a beer or something once a month, but you don't really sell
Fresh
a lot of stuff
victims
there,
for the
unless you're
ever-growing
really
army
popular
of the
and
undead.
find lucky, but for me it didn't work out. So I just thought I had to abandon all this. But I still wanted to do something creative, so that was my main goal. And then I started drawing, and I got hired at this studio doing line art for a cartoon. It was a web series. And then I just started drawing. It was all really hard at the beginning because, yeah, I mean, I've been making music all my life, and I didn't know anything about drawing, and I had to learn so fast and so much to keep up with the other artists here. But in the end, we started working on this game, and we I've gotten better at drawing, and now I have the chance to also do the music because we're just 3 people working on this game, and we need music. And since I have the ability to make music and I know some music theory, and I don't know, I study music, so I have an ear for music, then I can just do this music for the game. And it's the same with Livy. He didn't study music, but he's really talented, and he'll be making music too. So how did I end up doing music for games? We made our own games, so we can make our own music for it. That's basically it. I don't know if how hard it is for somebody to hire you to make music for their own stuff. Maybe that's harder. Maybe you have to know a lot of stuff. We don't really know that much. I mean, as I was saying before in the stream, there are so many instruments I'm using here. I don't even know how those instruments look. I don't even know how they sound like. I'm just testing stuff and just trying to make it cool. You know, like I listen to soundtracks for movies, and I'm just trying to make something like that. Of course, I have no experience in orchestral cinematic music, and I don't know what I'm doing. I may be doing a lot of mistakes, but that's okay. As long as it's going to deliver a certain atmosphere to the game, and it's not gonna be too lame, we're happy about it. So yeah, that's about it. In order to make yeah, so we made our own game so we can make music for it. That's basically it. And we're also making the animations, the background, everything, all the art for this game we're making by ourselves. If you want to check it out, you can just download the demo and watch the documentary. And that's it. It's 5 o'clock. I've been streaming for exactly 2 hours, and I'm gonna call it a day. So thank you guys for watching. And see you next time. I don't
Like,
know.
subscribe, follow, share.
Like,
retweet.
subscribe, follow, share, retweet. I don't know,
Repost
guys.
and reblog.
If you like what we're doing, just support us on social media, whatever you're using. Just give us a like.
Oh, and let them know Nick was up next.
Yeah, and yeah, Nick was up next. Don't go anywhere if you're interested in game development. Nick was going to be streaming some game development. So bye. Thank you all for watching. Bye. Peace and love, craft.